Welcome to Canadian Coffee House Crime. My name is Catherine, and I just moved to the amazing Jasper, Alberta, and I work at the Marmot Basin Ski Resort right now. So I thought I'd do a series of cases from the Jasper National Park area. My last 5 cases were from Jasper, the stabbing of Kenzie Beaton; Hinton, the torture of Nature de Perron; the Icefields Parkland, the Icefield rollover; the death of a dentist at the Chateau Lake Louise. The last case was in Revelstoke for BC for the Kiwi killer. Now I'll finish off the Alberta National Park series in Banff with something different. A paranormal story, this time with the hauntings of the Banff Springs Hotel in Banff, Alberta. Welcome to Banff, one of Canada's favorite vacation spots. Banff is a resort town nestled in an area of Mount Rundle and Mount Cascade. It holds a population of 8,000 people and was founded in 1885. It is 126 kilometers west of Calgary and 58 kilometers east of Lake Louise. The town was named Banff after the CP Railway president, George Stephan, who thought the town reminded him of his childhood home in Scotland called Banff. Banff is known for camping, hiking, biking, and in the winter the tourists visit Sunshine Village for skiing. Banff is also home to the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, a hotel inspired by the idea for European sportsmen and tourists seeking a luxury wilderness experience surrounded by a haunting forest. It was opened after 2 years of construction in 1888. It was first able to accommodate 280 guests. 100 years later, in 1988, the final wings of all the buildings that make up the hotel was finalized for enough for 750 guests. The interior is of Scottish influence, with its oak beams and panels, animal carvings, door archways. I tried to find as many stories as with many details as I could, and here they are, 12 different ghost stories from the Banff Springs Hotel. By the way, the hotel officially denies any ghost hauntings occurring in their hotel. All right, number 1. There is a ghostly bartender, apparently, that has been seen to encourage inebriated guests to go to bed. Number 2. One guest named Julie was in bed one night when she said the temperature suddenly dropped and then something grabbed her foot. Number 3. One guest had her purse tugged when no one was behind her. Number 4. A headless ghost that has been seen that plays the bagpipes. How does he play the bagpipes if he's headless? Just saying. Okay, number 5. Some rooms are haunted. Some guests say that pillows are pulled from under their heads when they're sleeping, and someone was pushed off the bed by an invisible force once. Number 6. Patrick, a former employee during 1981 to 1983, said there is a stairwell exit that has been bricked off for years, and you can hear laughter, crying, and screaming coming from that area. Number 7. One family rented a room once that had a fireplace in it. So they rented a room that had a fireplace in it. They took pictures of themselves in front of the fireplace. They decided to go back another time. They had such a good time in that room. They loved that room. They wanted to go back and rebook the room. And they went to the hotel at another time and requested the room with the fireplace, but was told there was no room with a fireplace. And they came to a conclusion that they had stayed in a ghost room. Number 8. This is a 1913 photo of employees, and it appears that there's a half of a body of a man within the photo. It's kind of hard to see. He's almost like transparent, and it actually looks like one of the women even seems to be looking at the apparition. Number 9. This is a good one. Sam the Bellman. Sam Macaulay was a gentle Scotsman who worked at the hotel between 1960 and 1970s. He was considered to be a long-term employee. He oversaw all the bell staff in the summertime. When he retired, he said he was going to return to the hotel for all eternity to help guests when he passed away. And he actually passed away in 1975. And here's his gravestone. It has been known that an elderly bellman will help guests to their doors or with their luggage. Guests' luggage has even mysteriously shown up in the lobby downstairs in the Bellman area. One story was a man on the 9th floor was trying to get into his room, but the key wouldn't work. He used a house phone to call the front desk for assistance, and immediately an older bellman helped him out. 15 minutes later, another bellman showed up, and the man said, "No thanks, I already got help from one of your staff in one of your period piece uniforms." Usually he is seen on the 6th, 7th, and 9th floor, but his presence can usually be anywhere. When he is known to be in the area, phantom lights will flicker, and elevator doors can be seen opening and closing. Number 10. This is the most infamous. In 1930, a couple was just married on the site at the Banff Springs Hotel. In the Cascade Ballroom waited all the friends and family for their reception. The groom was waiting for his bride at the bottom of the staircase while his bride was freshening up in the honeymoon suite. The beautiful bride retouched her makeup after her wedding and reset her wedding dress and happily proceeded to the marble staircase to ascend to her reception, her groom, and her future. The bride stared glowingly at her groom as she proceeded down the stairs, passing a lit candelabra and an open window. A breeze blew in from the window. It blew over the candle, which caught the bride's veil on fire. The bride panicked as she tried to put out the fire. She slipped on the marble stairs. She fell down the stairs, breaking her neck, and perished. For 100 years, the bride ghost has been seen numerous times. She has been seen in the Cascade Ballroom, the staircase, and the Cascade Ballroom at Ladies' Room, and the honeymoon suite. Guests and employees have called the front desk on occasion to let them know there is a lady in a wedding gown twirling in the Cascade Ballroom. People have seen her going up and down the staircase where she perished. There are strange noises emanating from the honeymoon suite when it's not in use. In the Cascade Ballroom, ladies will go into the bathroom and see a bride getting ready, only to be told there is no wedding that day. Because of her infamy, in 2015, the Canadian Mint created a Haunted Canada coin and stamp collection. The Ghost Bride is part of this collection. This is her stamp and coin made in her honor. Number 11. Room 873. A man murdered his wife and daughter and then committed suicide, after which the guests started experiencing paranormal experiences in that room. Guests were awakened by disembodied screaming in the middle of the night at all hours. When they turned on the lights, there would be bloody handprints on the mirrors. Maids would complain about having to clean bloody fingerprints off the mirrors, which would repeatedly appear the following day. After years of reports by terrified guests, management decided to lock down that room permanently. 873 is no longer accessible from the hallway. Residents claim that it's just a ghost story and there is no locked-away, blood-splattered room, but the 8th floor is the only floor that does not have a room 73. And if you knock around the hallway, you will hear a hollow sound where 873 should be. People have claimed to have seen the daughter hanging out in front of the door where the room should be, appearing to be lost. Number 12. Sonia was staying at the hotel for a business conference. In room 21, she awoke in the night and was paralyzed by something that she said took over her. She was unable to move and saw an apparition of a woman in a white dress standing on the floor, surrounded by candles. The woman was standing in front of the mirror, but the mirror did not have the woman's reflection in it. She was able to move after the woman disappeared. Sonia decided to do some research because she did not know the hotel was haunted and discovered the other stories. She does not know if the ghost was the bride or the woman from room 873. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Catherine, and this is Canadian Coffee House Crime, and this concludes the Jasper National Park series. I will be going on to explore the stories from the Haunted Canada Mint Collection. The next story will be The Ghost Train of Saskatchewan. See you in the next case.
Well, many of us work here in the 1930s, so as far as we know, it happened, but as myths go, it could